Definitely.
Oh, good deal. I like skill levels then. Ah. My banners are in good spots. I'm getting lots of healing. Classic support, bitch. Wow. My fucking spinal column.
There are only 30 troops left.
Oh. I need to do that in a second.
Yeah.
We only have 30 troops left. They're down to 10 troops left. It's only a fresh wound. Only 5 remain.
The starting lineup for the visiting Memphis Grizzlies. At small forward, Dylan Brooks. At center, Steven Adams.
That helps.
At the other forward position, Jaren Jackson Jr. At shooting guard, Desmond Bain.
Not the eye. That's why
At the other guard position, John Morano. The head coach of the visiting team, Taylor Jenkins.
Just make it.
Yo! Chivalry team got an upgrade. Fucking adding a whole new faction to Motions.
And now the starting lineup for your Utah Jazz. At forward, 6'4".
An invading force of Genosians set on revenge strike at the great bulwark of Podville.
They got cavalry now.
At forward,
It's like a special spawn.
standing
Like
6'8".
fucking monks and
Number
shit.
44, Boyan Bogdanovic.
But it's on those two maps, which they play a playlist that has just those maps.
Number 11, Mike Conley.
Alright, I'm in. I'll take an invite or I'll invite you, whatever. Either one.
At center, standing at 7'1", number 27, Rudy Gobert. At guard, standing 6'1", number 45, Donovan Mitchell. Your Utah Jazz head coach, Quinn Snyder. Then, your Utah Jazz.
It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Chris Leonard. TA, David Aldridge is on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Good evening to you, Kevin. Donovan Mitchell is precocious beyond his years. He says, I lead a lot using my voice. It's natural for me. And Coach Quinn Snyder said, the way Donovan carries himself is infectious. There's an innocence to the way he plays. He's not showboating, he's just smiling. He loves to compete. Guys?
I love his personality. That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. Yeah. On Wednesday, they'll tip it off. A road trip beginning in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder. Then on Friday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for their matchup with New Orleans, it won't be an easy one given it is coming on the back end of a back-to-back. They've been playing some fantastic basketball lately. And when you are winning back-to-backs, you're feeling good about yourself.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then there's John Morant. And it's Bane in at the 2 spot. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
And it's such a great feeling to come out strong. But it's hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strength.
Now here's Morant. Rebound by Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Utah. Took him no time at all on that one. O'Neal's got the first bucket of the night, a 3-pointer for Utah. Morant looking around. A shot that time, not on target. So Utah will take it the other way. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
And here's Morant. Following the 3-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. No dice from 9 feet out.
Oh, there you are.
A 3 from Bogdanovich.
Oh, fuck.
It's rebounded by Memphis.
Yeah, doing great. Yeah, and he's dead.
Adams, the pass to Brooks.
And the decaf.
It's stolen by Gobert. At the elbow, Conley.
Oh, fuck, that's right.
Here's Bogdanovich.
Yeah, dude,
Count
they got
the bucket coming out of perfectly placed assist.
Force general skills of Conley. He has a fantastic feel when his teammates need the rock.
Oh,
Main passes to Adams.
Ow.
Morant outside.
Yes. Oh, fuck.
The run.
I almost got
Gobert
him.
with the block.
You got to give him credit for his confidence. He hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
Ah, fuck. I forgot the slash.
Here's Mitchell. Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Sub.
Brooks outside. Over O'Neal. Misses off the right iron.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Conley finds Mitchell. Down low. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I like their focus coming in terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. Jumping out to an impressive early lead.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection, as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Ball. I'm right behind you.
Oh, yes. Oh. Nice. Oh, fuck yeah. Good shit. Got it.
Hang out here. Oh, no, there's no one here. Oh, yeah. I thought there was going to be more coming.
Oh, shit. This is coming. Oh, yes.
Alright, I gotta take down, I don't care.
Oh,
this
shit.
one's dead. I don't care which number.
Oh, he just threw his shield back. Oh, fuck.
Oh,
he got it, yeah. Oh,
yeah, he just shit out of him.
Punch him.
And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, Donovan Mitchell.
While most players can dominate with their scoring ability, he has done it with his passing. No doubt that he is the catalyst for this team on offense. And And when players are cutting or moving to open space, he has found them.
Now here's Brooks.
Nice.
17 points in his last outing.
Oh, I'm right behind.
Back to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the pass to Brooks.
So you press R1 to set your lance down, and then you just run right into them. But when you set your lance down, you start with stamina, so you don't want to do it.
This game coming on the heels of the win against the Kings.
And you've got to love a team that can maintain its composure.
And then if you want to pull your lance back up, you can. And you start to run out of stamina, you just press up.
Yeah, not getting overwhelmed is important.
Oh, I got another guy.
Brooks finds Jackson. Memphis moving that ball
2 kills on horseback, dude. That's it.
Adams,
I'm a fucking cavalry king. Yeah, get ready.
That's it. Time to retire.
By Morant.
You could do that every time up the floor. Put Morant in the pick and roll. Just let him go to work.
He threw his sword into my
Be a
chest.
half court, slow it down.
Oh my god, dude.
Draft John Morant. It's time to
Fucking
he's devastating in transition.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Now here's Morant. He's coming off his 16-point game against Minnesota.
And you know, he was getting fouled time and time again and really delivered at the free throw line. Huge contribution here, guys. And the game time for John Morant is incredible. His favorite player growing up was Russell Westbrook. And he's got the bunnies to hold his own with Russ.
To me, he's one of the most exciting players. John Morant is box office. Not only that, listen, I think he's a top 5-point guard right now.
Now here's Adams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Adams.
Much
Yeah,
more
he's
than
shaking
just
the
a
rest off.
perimeter threat. Morant loves to sneak inside and do damage.
Yeah, there's no one else around, dude. Slayer. You press up.
Pass to Mitchell.
D-pad, you have a bandage.
And here's Bogdanovich.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Throw it.
Then Mitchell. The dunk.
I don't know. I got hit by the 1-2.
And the score reflects it.
Well, you think defensive coaches try to pack in the lane. I mean, but that opens up some opportunities for a shooter. He's not using his head this quarter. He's got to get back to finding how to hit the shots.
Yeah, GG. Hopefully next round is the objective one.
Passes it to Mitchell.
Ah, they got me stuck in the door. Wow.
Pass to Conley. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And that one's good, Mitchell.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense is struggling to contain it.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Well, traditionally, many of the great free throw shooters have come from the point guard ranks. Here are the ones leading the league this year. Michael Conley is third.
Well, if these guys can get to the line, there's not much question what the outcome's going to be. So it sort of prevents the D from being as aggressive as they'd like to be against them.
Yeah, as a defender, you got to avoid being too active with your hands around these guys. I mean, don't commit any fouls.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
That one good for 2.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies in their last game, a loss to the Timberwolves in Minnesota. The pass to Brooks. From outside, off the mark.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you should miss.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Morant. He dishes it to Brooks.
You're right. Go ahead.
This is it to Jackson. Inside, here's Adams, and the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich.
A massive energy force. Adams is about 270, and that's all nasty. Very hard to contain, and he draws a lot of fouls.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Eric Pascal, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Clarkson in for Royce O'Neal. Knocked away. Stolen by Brooks.
Leave it alone.
The Masons.
Oh, I'm not the Masons. I'm on the other team. I gotta switch.
Mike Conley with the rebound.
Oh!
He's going off the rails.
Yeah, there was no one
It's a
spot.
bad time to do it.
And they lost the
They're
horse
needing
because
to
of
fight
I
from
was one of the
behind.
worst people.
Mitchell passes to Pascal. And slam dunk by Pascal.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Now here's Morant. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Now here's Clarkson, following the miss by John Morant. To the inside.
Did you get a calf spot?
Conley finds Pascal.
No.
And he lays it straight in. Pascal's got his second bucket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes it back.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no life at the end of the time.
Sorry, Sub.
The finish was nice. The setup was better.
Yeah, she ain't the pitch running to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Now here's Conley. 20-point game for him in the win against the Kings in Sacramento. This now to Bogdanovich.
All right,
Over
I got
Jackson.
3 hits. No.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
He's going to have a tough time hitting him if he can't create a little more space for himself.
I'm dying.
Here's
It's worth
Jackson.
it, though.
A second chance effort. And there's the nice layup by Adams.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Conley, the pass to Pascal. Back to Conley.
Caffrey, man. Oh,
Pass to Clarkson from deep. John Morant grabs the rebound.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Stolen by Mitchell.
Oh, fuck. The horse.
Outside Bogdanovich.
Oh, what a bitch, dude.
Clarkson outside.
Oh.
5 on the clock. Another shot. It's deflected.
And timing is so important. I mean, right there, Brooks shows nice judgment, being able to get the projection.
Clarkson against Morant. Driving in. And that one, good. Morant's got 8.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Pascal finds Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Trying to get open is Bogdanovich. Count that one. Conley's got his second basket of the game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
And finished up by Morant.
Man, he takes off like
I have to back up.
I mean, there's a suddenness to Morant's game that most athletes don't have.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
All right. And coming out of high school, John Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing. Growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Whiteside's checked in for Bogdanovich. Gay comes in for Mitchell. And it's Butler in for Mike Conley. Whiteside, good.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, scouts, Greg, were looking right past John Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulder.
Now, here's Clarkson, following the missed shot by Tyus Jones. Now the pass to Whiteside. Anderson with the ball. Gay picks him up defensively. Stops. Pops. Here's Clark. The shot, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here's Butler. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The assist totals, Devin, just continue to grow. They're way in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Butler dishes to Whiteside. Back to Butler. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the first. Whiteside, good.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Oh no, they're scooching one up fast.
And here's Melton. Over Gay.
That's fantastic.
Melton, no good. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Jazz lead by 18.
Bitch, dude.
Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2K Sports. And one of the better young two-way big men in the NBA, Jaren Jackson. He talked about how his defensive responsibilities grow.
Probably be more of a backline help, talk more, give more help for the rotations because, you know, depending on what team you play, there's a lot of specific things you got to do to guard a certain player.
Now with his 7'4" wingspan, Jackson has all the...
I held one of the bridges for a while, but it finally got knocked off.
Oh, nice. Oh, I see you down there.
No, I'm coming up though.
Oh, the destroyed ballistas.
Oh my god, I just got shot by a ballista. Or a catapult, actually, not a ballista.
That guy just fell.
Tools to be an elite rim protector.
But advanced understanding of position. His father was an NBA player, so he's been taught the game from a young age.
Oh, they're coming up through the center.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from.
What?
For Utah.
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passing in the first half has been outstanding.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first one.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Memphis. Brandon Clark is out there with Anderson. Then it's Jones. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Tillman in at the center, filling out the middle. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Eric Paschall. Here's Melton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you think back to the 2018 draft, DeAnthony Melton was a sleeper. And after falling to the 46th pick, a lot of teams now wishing they hadn't slept on Melton.
I think this side's good. We should do another one.
He signs a 4-year, $35 million contract. Didn't hang his head, kept working. And he's earned
fuck.
Now, here's Whiteside. 8 points his last outing, and a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And so Grizzlies with the ball. That's good by Clarkson.
The thing about Clarkson, he really plays with an edge, especially once he gets it up inside.
Jones the pass to Clark.
We're gonna win.
That's a floater go. Gay with the block. And he gets it back. No good from Clark.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Offensive rebound. Whiteside kicks to O'Neal. Outside Butler.
I am an unmovable object.
This one for 3. It's Clark with the rebound.
Eat shit.
Well, for Memphis, their
Oh
last
my
game
god, I
lost
did
to the
so much
Timberwolves.
damage there.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense.
Unfortunately, I was an immovable object of the pool.
That's just the communication, energy. You just seem non-existent on defense, and that can't happen. Not at this level.
And Utah making a change here. Gobert's checked in. Jazz leading by 19 points. Butler on the wing, defended by Jones. Clarkson passes to Gobert.
Oh, yeah.
Outside Butler. Clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. Second chance shot. Yep, it counts. Gobert's got 7 points.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers
the other one
as well.
Jones looking for an opening.
This looks pretty fun. I don't think I've gone all the way to the end.
To the middle. Makes it off the glass. Anderson's got his first points of the night.
I like seeing Anderson look to capitalize from there, showing that nice soft touch on that shot.
Outside Butler. Now Gabe. 9 points last game out. O'Neal passes to Butler. It's tipped.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Now here's Jones. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. And Butler sends it back.
Yeah, first I thought the cavalry was kind of broken, but
just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the shot is good. He has 5.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Anderson outside.
Tower. I killed myself.
Pass to Melton.
We're on the same boat.
Over Gabe. That's short off the rim.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover.
Deep 2 from Clarkson. That one misses. And Memphis the other way now. Pass to Melton. Back to Anderson. Here's Tillman. Here's Melton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Jordan Clarkson. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. Chris, the NBA cutting back on the foul calls for those unnatural shooting motions, you know, the break check, the pump and jump and all that. Do you like that change?
I mean, look, it's already an offensive player's game. It's hard enough to check a guy with the skill set that these players have. It's about time.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
The Grizzlies trail by 21. Melton with the ball. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. And that one hits back iron.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there's a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that
I'm right
area.
behind you. You go for the guard, I'll guard you.
A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Butler from outside. Here's Gobert, and that one drops. Gobert's got 9 points.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here is Anderson. Stats on him. He's averaging 9 points a game. Jones, happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
I threw it. It's in.
Yes. That's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
He takes it in, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Timeout called the Grizzlies. Chris, no one wants to see play stopped for a coach's challenge. But is that inconvenience outweighed by ensuring it was the right call?
It definitely is, Kevin. You know, we'd rather get the calls right than just be quick. Quality over quickness. That's how I like to think. But, you know, definitely you don't want those calls all the time. But, yeah, late in the game, you need it. Guys work too hard. What ferocity on the offensive glass. Jackson demonstrated his awesome work ethic on that possession. gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
Yeah, it is.
Morant passes to Bane. Feeds to Jackson. Over Gay. Shoots in deep, and Jackson finishes inside. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just like his pops, Jared Jackson Jr. can pour it in close to the hoop. Get the ball in that deep.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Over Morant. Gay trying to break free. And Utah again with the bucket.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Morant with a wide open look. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Well, it's been all about shot tonight. Score in many different ways.
And it's Conley penetrating, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Memphis on defense. And that one's good. Mitchell.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed him, he's been their safety valve.
Morant outside. Driving the lane, and finished up by Morant.
Well, you see the burst. Morant very hard to catch once he gains a step.
Get me, pick me up.
Boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the ball and will shoot 2. Steven Adams picks one up, and he's got his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second.
Yeah, that's right. I saw that.
Now here's Morant. He's got 17.
I heard.
Over Gay. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And working close to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Even though Ja Morant's such a dynamic guard, his combination of speed and creativity makes for some tough matchups.
This is like the best spot for this Cavs on. It's literally almost a straight line.
The pass to come from the arc. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Morant. 19 points in the game. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot. And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Count it.
It's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
That must be sad because he imagine like when these wars actually happen. It's definitely how like legendary warriors and shit definitely like
some nice passing
people that
there by
slaughtered
Memphis.
dozens of men. This got shot in the eye one day.
Jackson kicks the
battlefield.
Over Mitchell. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Jackson. Morant's got 21 in the game.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Gay passes to Mitchell. Pulls it from the elbow. And Utah
oh my God. I just got ballista bolted into the side of one of our teammates.
Just imposing his will.
Like, dude, my body was stuck in the ballista. The ballista was stuck in another player's body. My body
in a
was
tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does. He really does put pressure on.
That is the
The guys
craziest
is clear, though. He enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
And D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And after a down season in 2020 with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter.
Behind enemy lines.
Oh, shit,
Morant outside. Lets it go with the three. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
He's not playing around. I mean, he hit the ground right in the first quarter, and he's only turned it up in the second.
Conley finds Mitchell. Three-pointer. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 6th assist on the night.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Gobert against Adams. Now, here's Mitchell. Defense right on him, and it's good for 2. And that's now 30 points for Donovan Mitchell.
That's got a good amount of deals.
Yeah. Morant against Mitchell.
Everyone is
Gobert with the defensive effort.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And it's Mitchell missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
36 seconds left to play here in the half.
How do you dodge X?
Oh, yeah.
Here's Bane. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Mitchell outside.
Cowboys here.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Outside Conley.
Go right around all the fighting. Let's just go down for the power.
And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Utah Jazz holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, with Rudy Gobert a mainstay for your team, what is he giving you?
Well, he's been so consistent. His offensive rebounding, just keeping plays alive, a little bit of everything. He's playing well.
And that means good things for your squad, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Oh, hey. Perfect time.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it? Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 30 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal. And, Kenny, what'd you see out there from the Jazz?
Well, they killed it on the glass. And they did it with high-level fundamentals, blocking out, maintaining position, and going up strong to the basket. If they board like that in the second half, this league will continue.
Shaq, your take on Memphis.
Definitely they need to get out and the three-point shooters and contest. This is what happens when another team identifies your weakness. It just keeps hammering you.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side, my brother.
Oh, I got
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite.
Apparently, I dealt 4,000.
As they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Utah has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. And so Brooks will bring it up for Memphis. Here's Bane, covered by Conley.
Nice.
Mitchell against Morant. Into the lane and finished off by Morant.
Man, he's got some hops. Morant loves to attack the rim when he gets the chance. Any chance.
Conley kicks to Gobert. And here is Conley to the paint. Here's O'Neal. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 7th assist in the game. The Grizzlies shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Here's Morant. Adams trying to free himself up. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Morant. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Here's O'Neal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Jazz shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. That's good from O'Neal.
Oh, yeah.
So he gets them both. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Pass to Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jackson's got 6.
Nice and steady so far in the second half. They're 3 for 4.
Outside Conley. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Lets it go. The Jazz with another miss. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Bane passes to Morant. Memphis moving it around. Releases from 15. Bane, no good. Utah leading by 23. Here's Mitchell with the drive. And then Mitchell with the double.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Here's Morant. He's got 34.
Damn, you're getting ganked, bro.
Yeah.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Yeah, sure. I mean, when you take care of the backcourt, you can limit teams to 1 shot. That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Bane passes to Adams.
That's why I need the squad.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Mitchell dishes to Conley. Pass to Gobert. 7-foot shot. And there's another one for the Jazz.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
They got to start guarding him out to about 28 feet because he's killing from long range.
For the Jazz, Eric Paschal, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Mitchell, and it's Butler in for Mike Conley. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And there's the call on Jared Butler. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Melton. He's covered by Clarkson. Jones, and he converts the layup. Jones has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Bounce pass, Butler. Paschal against Clark. Now O'Neal. 11 points in the game. 5 to shoot. Deep 2 from Clarkson. And that one goes long. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Anderson outside. Tries again, and it's good on the layup. Anderson's got his second bucket of the night.
The work ethic shining through right there. Kyle Anderson is someone that doesn't give up on plays.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Back to O'Neal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Team foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz.
I love how they've attacked the basket in this game. They've taken a very aggressive approach.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Now here's Jones. 6 points for him. And then Clark slams it in.
This is why so many were high on Clark there. Love seeing him be aggressive. And Brandon Clark, a dangerous finisher, not only as a dunker, but his floater game is on point as well.
Well, you see why the Sean Marion comparisons are made. I mean, that great touch combined with his vertical leap, you know, they make him a handful inside.
And so here's Memphis. After the basket by Utah, the pass to Melton. And he gets the bucket. Melton's got 7 points.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Gobert with it. 13 points in the game. Three-pointer, Butler. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 7.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Here's Tillman. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Melton. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Clarkson kicks to Pascal. Back to Clarkson. To the inside.
And if he gets looks that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the Grizzlies. It's stolen by Gobert. Inside. Clarkson passes to Gobert. Over Anderson. Gobert can't hit. The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. And it's Jones. That's on the assist by Anderson. Anderson's got 3 assists in the game. Utah calls timeout. Whiteside's checked in for Rudy Gobert.
Hassan Whiteside.
Jazz have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Butler kicks to Clarkson. Whiteside trying to break free. Shot's good by Clarkson.
This is why you like the size in the backcourt, if you can get it. I mean, Clarkson able to take the hit and complete the play.
Pass to Anderson. Back to Melton. Here he goes. Can't cash in from close range. Utah's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Here's Whiteside, and the basket is good. Whiteside's got 6.
Not to be denied. Whiteside's NBA career didn't start until he was 25. Works for those hoops.
And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Down low, here's Melton.
You see right there the potential Clarkson has on the defensive end.
Off with the layup. Anderson against O'Neal. Now here's Whiteside. He has 6. Just 3 to shoot from 20 feet out. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Here's Melton. Second shot opportunity. He lays it in. 11 points in the game.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Now here's Butler. He has 7. Here's O'Neal. Top of the key, Clarkson. Passes to Butler. Over Jones. Here's Whiteside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
The man strength of Whiteside excels at taking contact and powering his way through it all.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw, good, Whiteside. And for Memphis, they're shooting almost 60% from the field here in the third. They are really feeling it. Outside, Jones. Pass to Anderson. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Inside, sends it back. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Brooks checked in. And here's Clarkson. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Driving inside. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
One of the things Clarkson does best is converting off the dribble drive.
There we go. There we go.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. And there's the pass to Jones. The offensive rebound. Melton misses in close. Utah's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Pascal, the pass to Whiteside.
Enough streaming for today, I think.
And it's Brooks in the corner. And he's good on the 3-ball. Brooks has got 5.
Don't you boo
I
me.
love seeing Brooks take these quick shots. I mean, he's skilled at realizing when he has room to get them off.
The drive by Clarkson. And that one is stuffed right through.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
No good from Clark. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Jones against Butler. Brooks outside. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
A huge part of Brooks' attack is that he understands how crucial it is that he continues to hit this shot.
Utah calls timeout.
It's time for T-shirts.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Rudy Gay's checked in for Eric Pastor. Bogdanovich comes in for O'Neal. Mitchell, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Conley in for Butler. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Adams, he's checked in for Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Anderson. Baines checked in for Melton. And it's Morant in for Jones. Clock at 4. Gay, that's a 2-pointer. And they recover it.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
And so here's Memphis following the miss by Hassan Whiteside. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gay. Here's Bane, covered by Conley. Back to Morant.
Just doesn't seem to have the same energy level after his terrific first half.
And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And when Gay is sprinting to the hoop, you have a feeling he's going to do something special. His dunks are just unreal.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Morant against Mitchell. And that one's good. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
Just think what the score would be if it weren't for him. I mean, he's been amazing, but a one-man show isn't going to get you a win in the league.
Mitchell outside. Basket good. Mitchell's got 34.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
And so it's Utah, up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. They have been excellent at both ends of the floor. The scoreboard showing what a complete performance this has been. And don't go away. We'll be right back. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
This is the versatility you need to play in today's game. Two guards have to be able to make plays for others.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Williams is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Culver. Then it's Morant. And it's Conchar into the 3, the small forward. We always have some tweaks to the rules every season, Chris. What do you think the league should focus on now when it comes to the next change?
I hope the league would address the boardroom. I hope they would address the ownership. I hope they would address management. Hopefully the league can start to look like the makeup of the players that it employs when you talk about ownership and things of that nature.
Yeah, that's going to happen as well.
Bogdanovich is checked in for the Jazz. Utah has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Whiteside kicks to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Buries it from three-point range. Mitchell's got 37.
His three-point game has been incredible tonight. If he comes even close to repeating his first half performance, it's going to be a crazy game for him.
Morant against Mitchell. Morant passes to Jackson. Culver passes to Morant. Lock at 6. And he drives in. Rebound, Utah. Whiteside's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Conley with it. Culver covering.
I died. Trying to heal. I didn't have a bandage. Bummer.
Conley left side. In low. And Whiteside with the basket on the assist from Conley.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Morant. The teardrop falls in. Morant's got 38 points.
Just to make him a little more unstoppable, Morant's developed a deadly teardrop.
Conley finds Gay. Here's Mitchell driving to the basket.
He does all the things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Poked loose, stolen by Mitchell. And now here comes Conley leading the break. And that's going to be a travel.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Memphis has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Morant kicks to Jackson. And Whiteside sends it back.
Oh, no. Remember, Whiteside has had 10-plus blocks in a single game. A true swatting machine.
And they double up Gay. Pass to Whiteside. 6 on the shot clock. Goes back up. Now the feed to Bogdanovich. And at last, they get one to fall.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Outside Williams. Passes it to Jackson. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
They've gotten careless, Kevin, no doubt about it, with their turnovers. in the second half. That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. As Azubuike's checked in, and it's Juan Hernangomez in for Bogdanovich. Utah calls timeout. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out a game. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their career. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
It's Williams, high post. Now Culver.
And they should probably start looking to get the ball inside more. The three-pointer hasn't been there for them like it was in that first half.
And Mitchell gets it to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Morant, the bounce pass. Here's Tillman. That one goes. Count it. Tillman's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
Mitchell outside. He kicks it to Gobert. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Culver. We talked about this before, Chris, but great to see you inducted at long last into the Naismith Hall of Fame. It is so well-deserved, and all of us are thrilled for you and your family.
Oh, thank you, Kevin. It means a lot. Shout out to my parents, my family, my teammates. It's a special feeling. You never dreamed of making it to the Hall of Fame, and I tell you what, it's a surreal feeling right now. Thanks, man.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. High arcing shot, and that one's good. Morant's got 4 this quarter.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Here's Mitchell, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. It's Morant with the drive, and finished off by Morant.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Mitchell finds Conley. Back to Mitchell. And here is Conley, guarded by Morant. Fires from 18. No good off the back of the rim.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
To the middle. Here's Tillman. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Gobert with the defensive effort. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
Tillman passes to Morant. Inside. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
Eric Pascal, he's checked in for the Jazz. Butler comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Memphis also making a switch. Anderson, he's checked in for Morant. Utah calls timeout. And you look at the pathway to the NBA for young players, Chris, opportunities now to go pro at 16, 17 years of age. The landscape is certainly changing, isn't it?
Well, the NBA said they're going to take an active role, making sure these teams get the best coaching, training, and learning. And overall, I see more promise than problems.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight.
because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Anderson, the bounce pass. Here's Tillman, defended by Gobert. Williams can't hit. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Good, he hits again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Gobert with the block. To the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
He's really turned it around here in the second half. His offense has returned.
That's tipped. Stolen by Mitchell. To the inside. Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
And how about the balance there from Culver? Really good at staying in, being all over.
Conley gets the bucket.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Bogdanovich against Anderson. Down low. Here's Tillman. He can't hit that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich.
And you want more of this from Mitchell. Good to see him moving the ball like that.
The Grizzlies have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Anderson outside. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it. But at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
And the pass to Gobert. Kicks to O'Neal. Conley feeling it out to the inside. Gobert. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Williams. Anderson trying to free himself up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
At the line for
it's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Williams.
That one is off. So Utah ends up going with the new group. And the Jazz call time here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Almost over.
And he's good on the second. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
The kick out to Williams. Shot clock at 3. Here's Culver. Anderson trying to free himself up. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Jazz with some changes. Eric Paschal comes in for Hernan Gomez. And Rudy Gay is subbed in for Danuel House. Butler with the ball. And now by Anderson.
All the officials are all over that.
Anderson. That's his second personal foul.
First free throw is good.
Team foul. At the line for Utah.
And so Butler nails both of them. And for the Grizzlies, they're shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. Anderson against Whiteside. Anderson in the post, and he banks in the layup.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Utah has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Clarkson outside. Takes it inside. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Down for 2. You see the poise developing in Clarkson. He makes a nice choice in the pick and roll.
Anderson against Pascal. 1:37 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Tillman, and it's blocked by Whiteside, and he's able to get it back.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Jazz.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for
Donovan Mitchell.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand. Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Here's Conchar. He's covered by Clarkson. Memphis moving it around. Here's Culver again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Conchar. And Whiteside sends it back. Clarkson outside. Dishes it to Whiteside. Bucket's good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's that. You can tell they wanted that one. I know that's it.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you very much, Rudy. A big win in front of the home crowd. How did that feel?
Great. The fans were great. We shared the ball. We played better defense in the second half, and it's great to win for us and for our fans.
Always been one of the best crowds in the league. Thanks, Rudy. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Joining us, that'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
Been grindin'. I see that the both of us LOL. Figured out the thumbnails and got some good ones out there now.
We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. And we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. Last game for the Hawks, it was a loss. They had a chance there right up to the end. They only lost by 3. Now, here is Young. Outside Collins. Clock at 4. Over Collins. That shot off. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way.
And one of the bigger names in free agency, John Collins, ends up re-signing with Atlanta. Didn't see too much of a bigger market for him during the process. And he fits in so well with the future of this team.
It's hard trying to knock Young off his equilibrium. Great concentration on the finish.
Pass to Capella. Outside Collins. Hunter on the wing. Here's Capella. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
And the Hawks with possession. It's a three-point game. And this matchup with the Hawks, it's their first meeting of the season.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
They have really found a rhythm here early. 4 for 5 to start this game.
To the inside. Capella. And that one drops for him. Capella's got his third basket of the night right there. Young outside. Goes up at the stripe. It doesn't go for him. And Atlanta will come the other way. Down low. Here's Collins.
Yo.
That's in coming off the assist from Young.
And kids, stop food start going to bed. Get ready for bed. You guys work tomorrow.
That are on the outside.
Tell your stream good night. Whatever it is you're doing,
but
it's got to go.
No player in this league is going to quit on the season. They're out there to compete.
Don't start, Kay.
No matter what the standings are.
Everything's got to start shutting down.
Making substitutions here.
Did you have your dinner?
And Young, here we go. Up and
so,
in.
Young, now you're going to turn the game off.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
No answer.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Me too. What the fuck
excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Now, here is Young. He has 5. To the paint. The shot from the low post is good. He has 7.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
And Young, here we go. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Kill all notifications.
And that one's good. Right.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Okongwu. Williams for 3. Rebound by the Hawks.
No more streaming, Ken. That's it.
Here's Okongwu. He's started by Williams. From 7.
You've been the dedicated streamer. Yes, you have.
Here's Okongwu. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, if it
I'm
ain't
playing
broke,
someone online.
Don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Game is over with. Guess what?
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it.
Bedtime.
Defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Okay.
They retain possession. The kick out to Wright. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wright's got 5 now. They're scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Hawks ahead. They're up by 8. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Okongwu. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. A nice shot by Gallinari.
A staple of Gallinari's offensive attack. His ability to stretch the floor with his shooting is impressive.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time. In 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks. Pass to Williams. Double team on Williams. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
Good dunk down, little man.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19, a decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy to come by.
Love Capella's IQ on the pick and roll, hitting his mark and then getting himself open.
He gets it in there. Williams has got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Wright outside. And the 3 ball is good. Wright's got 4 this quarter.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovich does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
Fuck, wrong button.
Wright looking around. Williams with the ball and guarded by Capella. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. See, back in 2002, you led the NBA in three-point shooting at over 47% a game. How would you have liked playing today?
I would have loved it, Kevin. The reason why, I could have shot more threes, and with more threes gives you more stats, and with more stats gives you the bag.
Atlanta making a switch here, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Back to Young, and Capella sends it back.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
Here's Young. 11 points last game.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Pass to Capella to the right side. Here's Herter. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Collins. And the rejection by Collins. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Herter. Last game he had 12. Outside Collins. Herter, no good.
What?
And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 3. Young from outside. And pass to Hunter. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Hunter's got 6 in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Hawks making a switch here. Here's Collins. Misses off the left iron.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
To the middle. Here's Capella. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Clint Capella.
You have to love the strong foundation Clint Capella gives his team. He's incredibly reliable in the paint on both ends of the floor.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And the dunk by Capella.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
58 seconds left in the first half. To the wing on the left. Here's Capella. Rebounded by Capella. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks trail by 3. Gallinari, the bounce pass. Young outside. Inside. And the dunk by Capella.
So dangerous in the pick and roll. Trey makes quick reads and great decisions.
Here's Capella. It's rebounded by Herter.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Lets it go from 11. And that one released in time, but no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Hawks lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge.
He quit. Okay. What are you watching, bro? Nothing. Right.
shit was whack. And he went.
And you sat there and listened to all of it.
That shit was trash. All of it. All of it. All that. Right. All that. No more of that. It's all that, man.
All that.
All that. That's disgusting. All that. Don't do that. Stop. Just stop.
Give him hell, boss.
I'm gonna. The other guy just quit. I don't know why. I was only up by 1.
The crowd is assembled here at the FedEx Forum, downtown Memphis, Tennessee, looking for a Grizzlies victory. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. Celtics swing into this game as part of their continuing road.
Yeah, and they just look sort of lost out there lately. You know, they're not playing with a whole lot of purpose or drive, and you just can't wait for the things to happen. You've got to make them happen.
Now here's Brooks. Here's Morant. Shot clock at 6. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
I ain't never coming back there.
Way up. That move is fire.
Fucking take that.
Here's Tatum. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Morant. And it's sent back by Horford. Outside Tatum. And as the regular season winds toward the playoffs, Greg, for those teams in the upper half of the standings, how much are they looking at the seeding and their possible opponents?
Well, I don't think most would admit it, but it's human nature to think ahead, trying to map out that route and looking at how it breaks down in the bracket.
Count that bucket.
Oh, nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
Outside Jackson. Rebound Boston. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
An interconference matchup. Last season, they went 2-0 against this club.
Now here's Smart. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Baseline jumper. The kick out to Tatum. Beyond the arc. Tatum with another miss. Jackson has the open look. That one a little long.
They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots, having a little trouble finding their legs.
And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford.
How is he making all these fucking shots?
Nothing flashy.
What the
Great
fuck?
vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. And for everything he provides on offense, Chris, Brown's defense is just as impactful.
Kevin, strong, tough, quick twitch athleticism, and he plays with tremendous pride. Has closer and Morant finding a way to score. He has fantastic touch around the 10.
back to Smart. In the corner, Tatum with it. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got 7.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
It's Morant with the drive. It's good. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. Here's Tatum. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them. And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's all about establishing a rhythm. And when you start to see it fall, you begin to believe.
Pass to Brown. And Bane pulls it down.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Boston making a switch here. Here's Morant. He has 6. Here's Bane. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. Back to Morant. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
To the wing right side. Here's Horford. Drills the three-pointer.
I mean, look, he has the ability to stretch the floor effectively. I mean, that's what makes him such a coveted big man.
Adams' shot is good.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Stolen by Brooks. Back to Morant. And stolen by White. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Morant missing. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Pritchard. Now here is Horford. The kick out to Brown. Jacks up a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just draining that catch-and-shoot jumper.
The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Celtics out in front. They're up. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Here's Morant. Chalk up 2 there. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
Kicking, moving, looking for his spots. Morant slithering around the court with the ball on the string.
Here's Brooks. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
Here's Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Steven Adams picks one up. Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
That's a high-level finish from Morant, showing more strength than he's really giving credit for.
Yeah, and the Grizzlies used to be a half-court slower down team. When you
draft Ja Morant, it's time to open the floodgates because he is devastating in transition.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks.
And the hang time for Ja Morant is incredible. His favorite player growing up was Russell Westbrook, and he's got the bunnies to hold his own with Russ.
I mean, to me, he's one of the league's most exciting players to watch. And Ja Morant is box office. Not only that, listen, I think he's the top 5-point guard right now.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Okay, come on, man. You're pushing it here,
opportunities,
man.
But let's face it, they choked
you mean?
from the line. Hard to win that way
What
on the road.
tomorrow?
And maybe the crowd had an effect on them. I mean, who knows? I mean, they looked uncomfortable out
Right wing. Here's Bane. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Here's Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete, regularly over 40% from 3. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
Puts up a 3. That's tipped. It's stolen by Adams. And it's Memphis on the break. And it's Morant missing.
Oh, fuck.
And so it's Boston with it. Right side Tatum. Shoots over Morant. Tatum's shot is off.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the deep playing soft like that.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Celtics making a switch here. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Nice shot by Smart.
I like Smart being aggressive right time, getting into the lane, using his power and speed to his advantage.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Had a very, 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 very shot.
The Grizzlies trail by 3. Morant outside. Clark outside. Pass to Morant. Back to Clark. Out to Brooks. 4 on the clock. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. It's White on the wing. Smart deciding where to go with it. The kick out to Tatum. That one doesn't drop. And Memphis the other way now.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And it's Brooks in the corner. Pass to Clark. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Morant. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Ooh, rolling to the rim with force. Love when Morant goes hard and converts with the slam.
Morant, no good on the free throw. The Celtics with the lead. And here is Tatum. Driving the lane. Here's Pritchard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Morant. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him.
You love the versatility of Horford as a defender. He can guard a number of positions and still contest shots.
We've got second-half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Now, Dylan Brooks, who went to Oregon, was the 2017 Pac-12 Player of the Year.
Yeah, and the second-round pick that year, I mean, he was taken 45th. Despite that, he's carving out a solid career as a two-way winner.
Here's Tatum. Good. Tatum's got 11 points.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Right side, Tatum. Shoots over Morant. The kick out to Tatum. With the drive. Got a piece of it.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. Tatum with another miss.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only one in the first. Certainly not lacking in creativity. Wow, Jackson has some sick dunks up his sleeve.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Brown. Offensive rebound. Right side, Smart. Horford in the post. Over Jackson. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Does a good job just to get the shot off clean. Even if he can't knock it down, the fadeaway is really his only choice there.
Celtics trail by 3. Tatum looking around. Over to the left wing. Looking to get back on track here. Brooks grabs the board.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man. Awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Pass to Bane. Now Jackson. Over Horford. Can't hit the short-range fadeaway.
His scoring has not been there at all tonight. I mean, it tells you a lot about their team that they have the lead anyway.
Here's Jackson. That shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. So both teams making some changes here. Left side, Brown. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson.
Great instinct. from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Well, just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that.
To the inside. Here's Tice. To end the drought. Misses at the rim. Now Melton. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
And you think back to the 2018 draft, DeAnthony Melton was a sleeper. And after falling to the 46th pick, a lot of teams now wishing they hadn't slept on Melton.
Yeah, 3 years later, he signs a 4-year, $35 million contract. Didn't hang his head, kept working, and he's earned his keep.
So the Celtics called timeout, their first.
And guys, aggressive in creating his own shots, but thus far they have not been falling. Probably a good time to try and devote some of that energy to getting others involved.
Celtics trail by 5. It's Brown on the wing. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Tice. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Tice has got his first 3 points of the game.
He can be sneaky good from deep sometimes. I mean, when he gets clean looks, he's got the ability to do some damage out there.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Here's Tice. Pass to Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. Lock at 6. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Memphis.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Celtics trail by 4. Out to White. There's the 3. The shot that time not on target. Here's Melton. Here's Anderson. And the layup's good off the glass.
Because of Anderson's height and instincts, he's a force on the offensive glass.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was...
And we've reached the end of the third. Grizzlies lead by 4. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Takes it inside. Stolen by Anderson. And here again, the Grizzlies in transition. Up the court they go. Pass to Bane. All sorts of time. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Memphis.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in the transition.
And for Brown, it's about consistently improving. We've seen flashes from him, but now it's time for him to meet expectations.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Pass to Bane. On the wing, Brooks. Now, here's Morant for 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Morant's got the lead up to 7 now for Memphis. Here's White. Now Tice. Adams defending. Here's White. The rebound by Anderson. Back to Morant. Pass to Adams. That misses off the backboard. Celtics trail by 7. Here's White. And Adams sends it back. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the 4th. Now here's Brooks. And it's blocked by Brown.
Oh, just tenacious defense from Brown right there. I mean, superb at playing shutdown defense and stifling shooting.
Stolen by Anderson. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Well, this has been all about Ja, man. I mean, he can score in many different ways.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
And going right to the rim. Love the attack mindset and the ability to finish strong.
Now here's Morant for 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Here's Tatum. Brooks grabs the board. And so Brooks will bring it up to the Grizzlies with a 9-point lead.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Stolen. Down low. Here's Morant.
Woo, Morant, bro.
And he converts the layup.
30 points.
And that's now 30 points for Ja Morant.
How you going to let me do that?
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Shot clock at 5. Boston needs to get off a shot. Stolen by Jackson. To the middle. Here's Adams.
Oh!
And Adams with the slam.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Memphis.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Ja Morant.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
Here's Morant. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by Adams.
Hopefully you don't lose tonight.
Here's Bane. Williams with the defensive effort. This one just all but in the books.
Yeah, too many points, not enough time.
Tatum, no
good game, bro. You had me nervous there for 3 quarters, honestly.
Morant, right side. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Tatum.
Oh.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Thank you for joining.